3 times a week, trucks pull up to the loading area and back of University Medical Center. Then an elaborate process begins where employees from Beacon Secure begin picking up paper from offices all over the hospital.
I don't really keep track of it by pounds.
Cindy Wandrock, UMC's environmental management officer, doesn't have an exact figure on how much paper is collected, but it's a lot.
I keep track of it by bins, and right now we have about 150 bins within just the hospital.
The paper is shredded and recycled, but UMC's not doing this just to be green. These are confidential documents, and a federal law mandates how they should be disposed of.
Which is the Health Information Portability Accountability Act of 1996. That requires us to get rid of all patient confidential information once we're done with it.
Beacon Secure is a local shredding business. It not only helps the environment, but the employees who work here.
Shredding is something that we started about 4 years ago, and it's just exploding.
It's part of the Beacon Group, a nonprofit agency that began in Tucson years ago to provide job training and career opportunities for the disabled. Patrick McCarthy is the agency's director of development.
We don't want to get work and have people do it just because it's a nice thing to do. We don't play on pathetic when we do subcontract work for local businesses or place clients in their business. It's quality, it's not just helping.
They're very, very hard workers, and they really want to do a good job, and they tend to be very friendly and work very well within the hospital, and that's a good thing.
The shredding program has 18 clients and 8 staff members who oversee them. Among the agency's customers, 6 hospitals, the Department of Economic Security, Pima College, Southwest Gas, and a number of small medical clinics.
Last year we did about almost 2.5 million pounds, and this year we're already on a record to beating that.
Project manager for Beacon Secure, Denise Ramsey, says they also do document destruction for individuals.
People could come to us, and for a very reasonable amount, $25, they can have up to 200 pounds shredded for $25, and that's about 7 boxes.
All the shredded paper is sent to a paper mill to be recycled. Beacon Secure is certified by the National Association for Information Destruction, and Ramsey says people who visit here are impressed.
Actually, my very first customer was the Internal Revenue Service. So I do tell people that when we do the IRS, we can do you.
At the heart of the operation, an industrial shredder and the man who runs it.
If I remember right, I think I was doing like 3 bales a day. Then I went up to 4 and 5 and 6 and up to 8.
He's comfortably doing at least 8 and 9, and I was extremely proud of him when he hit 3.
Robert Johnson has been running the shredder for 4 years and is completely blind.
Yeah, at first I was a little bit scared, but then I thought, I can handle this.
The first day he was on that shredder, he didn't even want to touch it. We worked with him, we got him comfortable on the shredder, and now he has just taken off on it.
Robert is so good at his job that he's no longer a client at Beacon, but a staff member.
He's found his niche.
I basically do a lot of listening, so I can kind of tell it, oh, I'm getting too much.
Robert is the ear of that shredder. He listens for sounds. He knows when he's putting too much material in that he has to kind of hold back.
I think I got to the point where I don't really have to think about, I think a little bit about how much I'm putting in.
He knows he's helping to prevent a serious problem today, identity theft. Ironically, it's also helping him prove his own identity.
Well, I'd like to try for 10, maybe 11, but it's going to take some time. But right now, basically, her requirement is like 8. But I try to push beyond that just to prove that a blind person can do more than what's expected of him. And it's a challenge. Every day I come to work and I feel that I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
For KUAT, I'm Pam White.